Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me again. Well, it's happened. The Louis Vuitton price increase has happened. Just for some info, I'm going to be using euros mainly in this video because that is the foreign currency I use when it comes to European fashion houses, because obviously it's always cheaper buying it in euros. But I will have other currencies like the US dollar, pound sterling, and the Australian dollar featured in the video. So make sure that you watch all the way until the end. You don't want to miss anything. Listen, okay? Louis Vuitton want a check, okay? They want you to pay them. So start paying these people, okay? Because they want to earn some money before Christmas. So yeah, here we go. Make sure you're subscribed, like this video, hit notifications. Here we go. Okay, let's start off with this bag right here, which is the On The Go Caramel Empreinte from Wild at Heart. I talk about this bag all the time. This is the bag that I like. At this point, I'm probably comfortable looking for it in Paris. I'm not in a rush because I see it in and out of stock on the EU English website that ships from the Netherlands. It's always coming in and out, so I'm not worried. I also have the product code in my spreadsheet. The old price was 2,700 euros. Some annoying suit in the Louis Vuitton HQ has decided to add 50 euros on top of this bag. Whoever this person is, you are a troll, okay? I am also a troll, and you're trying to troll us. You're not going to get away with it. I think it's just so childish to increase the price of a bag that is not permanent. It's not part of the permanent collection. Many people roasted the Wild at Heart collection. I loved it. I thought it was fab, but many people didn't like it. I do know this bag is really popular because I've seen a lot of unboxings all over social media, not just on YouTube. This bag is very popular and it's always in and out of stock. I think just to put an extra 50 euros, that's super, super childish. The next bag we're going to talk about is the On The Go in the GM monogram canvas and the MM. So the old price of the MM, I believe, was 2,000 euros of the On The Go in the monogram canvas. It's now 2,100 euros, okay? And the On The Go in the GM in the monogram canvas was 2,100. It's now 2,200. Now, interestingly enough, I don't feel like this price increase for the On The Go is that bad. I have a theory as to why. I'll tell you guys that at the end of the video. The next one is the Felicie Pochette. This one has been crushed, okay, into smithereens. The old price was 790 euros. It's now 925 euros, I believe. I'm sorry, but Louis Vuitton are making it clear that they are tired of you guys using these like smaller pouches that are SLGs basically and using them as bags. So basically what they're saying is, if you want to use it as a handbag, sweetheart, okay, you will pay for the pleasure and we're going to price it like a handbag. And I think that's what's super interesting. Like before, it's kind of like we're seeing this hybrid model of SLGs as bags. I do like the Felicie Pochette. I thought it was super, super cute in the Wild at Heart collection. I know many of you hated that collection, but I loved so many of the bags and accessories. I think this is very expensive, and I think by next year we'll see the Felicie Pochette at more than 1,000 euros in the canvas options. It's just a matter of time. If you love the Felicie Pochette, you need to go and buy it like this quarter before the holidays, because this thing is just going to continue to increase in price. The Wild at Heart one was like 1,250 euros. I mean, it is an empreinte piece, though, to be fair, but this like whole price of 925 euros for a canvas Felicie Pochette, I mean, again, I think that's quite expensive and that's quite rich. You could take that money and you could go to Coach and get, you know, a really nice, cute handbag. You could take that money, you could go to Longchamp, you could get a really nice handbag as well for that money. So I think it's worth thinking about that as you're planning your purchases. The next bag we're going to talk about that had a significant increase is the Alma BB in the Damier Ben. We're going to talk about this in pound sterling because I thought the pound sterling price was really interesting. So the price was £1,030 before. It's now £1,130. I remember when I was living in the United Kingdom, I remember when this bag was under £800. I remember those days. This was like the entry-level bag into Louis Vuitton. Even in pound sterling, it was very affordable. All of the bags in pounds tend to just be a little bit more expensive than buying in euros, but I do think that, I mean, £130 for a bag that is not a leather bag is a fascinating, I think it's just a super fascinating move by Louis Vuitton. it shows how much they believe in their brand, the fact that people will buy canvas bags, you know, and it's just completely incredible to me that they're able to do this. A group of bags that has taken a beating in this price increase are the Speedy canvas bags that don't have the strap. I've told you guys before, I feel like these bags are like worth the money, because if you drive, you know, you don't really need a strap. If you have a car, I know a lot of you live in cities with great public transport, so you probably do need those ones with a strap. These ones have all gone up significantly. And it's just a crazy amount. I mean, the Speedy 25 is now 1,000 euros. That's crazy. I think the old price was like 895 euros. It was something like that. I mean, it's crazy that it's 1,000 euros now. So I think the good old days of the Speedy canvas pieces being like good value for money and being like, you know, well priced under 1,000 euros, those days are gone. That ship has sailed, honey. Okay, and it's like the Mary Celeste. We're never gonna see it again. It's a hot mess. I'm really shocked at the way they've increased those prices of the Speedy. And I had a bad feeling about the Speedy because this week in the monogram canvas, like in all sizes, I've seen it available, and then when I go back, it's like unavailable. So people have been buying and buying and buying and buying, because I think many people have had a bad feeling, and the feeling was justified because this increase is significant. The next bag we should talk about is the Vanity PM. I'm shocked. This was 1,800 euros. It's now 2,000 euros, honey. Okay, Louis Vuitton said they want to check for the Vanity, which people do use as a handbag, and I think it's such a cute piece as well. 2,000 euros I think is a lot for this particular item, seeing that it is actually a vanity case, but people use it as a handbag now. I'm just completely shocked. I mean, it was 1,000 euros before. It's crazy. Another bag to talk about super quick that I personally do not like, but I think you guys would be interested in the price disparity, is the Passy. It was 1,800. It's now 1,900. I mean, Louis Vuitton are trying to make the Passy 2,000 euros. Edging it at 1,900 now when it was 1,800 before, which I just think is completely ridiculous. The next bag we're going to talk about, is the can bag. Okay, now let's talk about the can bag, because I believe the price I saw this week before the increase was like 1,800 euros. It's now 2,000 and something. It's like 2,050 euros or 2,030 euros, something like that. Again, the person adding the extra 50 euros, extra 30 euros, you're a troll. Okay, we see you, we know what you're doing, and we're not here for it. This bag is really, really cute. I remember when this bag came out, everyone was like, oh my gosh, like there was a period when this bag was so hot. I remember on social media when it was being unboxed and unboxed all the time. This one in the reverse monogram. I'm just super curious as to like, what was their reasoning? Can they see something for the can bag that we can't see? Because the can bag, this particular one, many people do use it for like evenings and things like that. Maybe they see reopening, they see people going to like more like evening events and stuff like that, so they saw an opportunity. I don't know what you think, because I do think that increase is quite steep. Now let's talk about my favorite bag. You know, it's the Dauphine. That's my favorite bag at Louis Vuitton. The old price was 2,520 for the larger Dauphine. It's now 2,700, which again, I think is quite steep for a shoulder bag. It's not a top handle bag. It's not a tote bag. It's just a shoulder bag, okay, that you put on your shoulder. And the way it's priced, I think, is quite steep, if you ask me. But yeah, anyway, so those are the major increases that I wanted to share with you. I didn't want to go through every single one because we'd be here forever. Those are the bags that I personally like. So all of those bags I mentioned are bags that I like. I like the On The Go, I like the Felicie, I like the Alma, I like everything that I mentioned, each for different reasons. So I wanted to share those increases with you. If you're in Australia, I found this, okay, on Instagram, and credit to the user. So this basically shows the increase in Australian dollar, which, by the way, made my heart, you know, stop beating, okay? Because the increase in Australian dollar is massive. So for those of you in Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne, I'd love to know what you think of your increases in your currency, because I do think that I think that these are quite high. And also, if you want to read about the price increase in a lot of detail, you can read about it in my blog, which is linked below. Tell me what you think of my blog article. I will have a lot more stuff mentioned in the blog as well. Now, I want to talk about the themes of this price increase, because there are a lot of themes. The first theme is the larger bags are the final deals at Louis Vuitton. There are no more deals when it comes to the SLGs. There are no more deals when it comes to the Speedy. Like the days of the Speedy being this like super affordable piece that everyone could go and buy are gone. The Alma at this point is going to be like a 1,500 euro bag in the canvas at some point. Like it's going to happen. The larger bags, to me, it seems like that's where you can get some value for money. So like the Speedy 40 without the strap in the canvas is 1,050. Even with the price increase, it's 1,050 euros. But the Speedy 25, with the same format in the canvas without the strap, is actually 1,000 euros. So if you add an extra 50 euros, you get a massive bag that you could use for work, you could use for travel, for weekend breaks and things like that. I think that the larger bags are where the value is at Louis Vuitton at the moment. Another example to prove this is the By the Pool collection. There's still a few of those bags knocking about on the website from the By the Pool collection, which maybe they just haven't sold through, which I find quite shocking because they were really beautiful. Even though you guys, you know, I don't really like blue, I thought that these were gorgeous bags and really, really pretty. I think that these are worth a purchase for those of you who maybe missed out on the collection. Again, they are the larger bags, but I think that they look really good as well. Another major theme I've noticed when it comes to this price increase is a lifestyle. I think what Louis Vuitton are doing, okay, is they want to make sure that if you're watching, if you're watching this, obviously you love Louis Vuitton. If you're going to be buying Louis Vuitton, they want you to be part of their lifestyle. I noticed something. Ready to wear wasn't really affected. I love this t-shirt here. This is the Vitamins t-shirt. This is still available, honey, at the same price. And it's 550 euros, no problem. It didn't go up in price. So it's interesting that they would increase the price of the caramel on the go apron, okay, but they won't increase the price of a Vitamins ready-to-wear piece. I'm not surprised. They want to cultivate ready-to-wear customers. They want people to buy their clothing, so it doesn't benefit them to increase the price of clothing when that's something that they want to encourage. They don't necessarily want to encourage more people to buy canvas. Another major theme I noticed as well this time around is even in the fashion jewelry segment, like these Louis earrings, these have not gone up in price. They're still 490 euros. They were unaffected by the price increase. So what I'm finding is the more lifestyle items, so the clothing, and of course, even though it's just fashion jewelry, it is what it is. The clothing, the jewelry, they really want you to buy those lifestyle items. They want Louis Vuitton to be part of your life. They don't just want you to carry it with you. They want you to live it and to actually really be proud of the brand. And I think what they're doing is they're happy to push people out who don't want to make Louis Vuitton as part of their lifestyle. If you're someone who just cares about canvas, canvas this, canvas that, I don't think that that's what they're going for right now. And I hope you're not offended by what I'm saying, because I don't mean it to be hurtful. I like canvas as well. I guess I'm a little bit different because for me, I actually like their on-front pieces. As you guys know, I've talked about the caramel on the go a lot. I do like the Felicie Pochette in the on-front in Wild at Heart. I like a lot of their on-front bags. I do like the new on the go on-front pieces, and I'll talk about those next week as well. So for me, I'm just like, well, I like the on-front, so that's fine. But I know there are many of you who do not like the on-front, and their ready-to-wear is very expensive. I've talked about their ready-to-wear before. I do like it, but it's also very expensive, even if you compare it to like Versace's ready-to-wear, for example, which is not actually that bad compared to Louis Vuitton's ready-to-wear in terms of pricing. So I think what they're trying to do with this increase is they want you to buy leather, but if you're not going to buy leather, they want you to pay a premium for canvas, and that's really just the bottom line, and that's the major theme, I think, of this price increase. Now, we could, debate whether it's right or wrong. I don't really care because I think that no one needs to purchase this stuff. We talk about this all the time on the channel. I am someone who I love seeing why they price things in a different way, almost in a geeky way. I have a spreadsheet of all the things I want to buy with their codes and their prices. So I just find it very interesting, but I don't know if it's like, I don't think it's useful to like complain about the price increase. I think it's fun for us to talk about it, crack jokes and see it as like entertainment. But at the end of the day, if you're someone who's going to be shopping at this brand, every 4 to 5 months there will be a price increase. This is October. When's the next one going to happen? It's probably going to happen in February and March. It is what it is. So if you're someone who loves this brand, you want to buy things from this brand, you need to be preparing yourself, basically. I think now is the time to buy the Speedies. if you can, if you're interested and if you love the Speedies, now is the time to buy those bags. I don't think people should waste time with bags like the Passé and all these other canvas bags, which, by the way, are super creepy and weird looking. I think the Speedy is the bag to buy right now. I think the Alma in the canvas is the bag to buy at the moment as well. I think the On The Go in the GM is a massive deal. At this point, it's a waste of money to buy the MM in the monogram canvas in euros, because it's literally like €100 difference and you get a much bigger bag. And I think bigger bags are going to come back into fashion very soon as the world reopens and as people get vaccinated. I think we're going to see the return of bigger bags. So I'm not even worried about that. I would say if you're looking for value for money, look for the bigger bags. The Speedy 40, I think, is the best deal that I saw when it pertained to this price increase. I mean, it's just an extra €50. You get a much bigger bag. Literally, Speedy 25, Speedy 30, Speedy 35, Speedy 40, and it's just an extra €50. You would be, it would be foolish at this point if you love the Speedy not to purchase the Speedy 40. I really like I like all of the sizes in the Speedy. I know that the 40 is big. If anyone has the 40, can you fit your laptop in it? Please answer this question for me. So yeah, I really hope that you have enjoyed this video. I'd love to know what you guys think. Make sure you give me a like and you turn on notifications. I must say, I do think that Louis Vuitton are so tuned in to social media as well. I feel like they have a lot of people in the business department, in the commercial department, who can figure out what are the bags to increase by a lot and what are the bags to just like ignore. I think it's so obvious that they really want you to buy their handbags. They don't want you using the Felicie Pochette as like your daily handbag. So if you're going to do that, they're going to increase the price exponentially so that you're forced to buy the Alma, for example. Also that you're forced to buy, the Speedy 35. So anyway, I would love to know what you guys think, and tell me what you think of this video. Make sure you read my price increase blog that I've written on my website. It's linked below, as I told you guys. And just before I go, did anyone see the Versace Spring Summer catwalk show? If you did, and if you watched it with the original soundtrack, can someone tell me where I can find the soundtrack? Just tell me the names of all of the artists in that video, because I've been looking and I can't find it anywhere. I don't have Spotify. I just want the list of the people who are singing in that soundtrack. I love the collection. I thought it was really great. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll see you guys obviously tomorrow because it's Vlog October. Tomorrow's video is actually the Versace and Fendace swap video. I had to film this video first because it truly is Friday today. I had to film it first because Louis Vuitton literally increased the prices when I was responding to comments on another video. So I was like, okay, I can't put my Versace video today, which is Friday, so it's going to be tomorrow. So just ignore it, because in that video I talk about how I'm starting like Vlogtober, so just make sure you ignore that part. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I can't wait to hear your comments, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow in my next video.